Yo, what is up? Ladies and gents, I was literally watching the stream myself because I wanted to make sure the last 5 seconds worked today. And yeah, so what I actually did, I went back and extended the video because I was just watching it's funny, I have the stream pulled up. There's like a 30-second delay on that thing. So I might actually extend it out even farther because I want that one screen to sort of hold for a little bit longer. But yeah. So, anyways, hopefully you guys saw it. That last 5-second countdown, my guy absolutely killed it. Incredible. I actually have like the music on when it's playing. It fires me up for the Daily Crow. Again, guys, hope you're all doing well. Wednesday, July the 7th, 2021. Again, let me know. Did you guys see it? It looks like most people did see the final 5-second countdown, if you will. I know Jax Ranger said he did. Savannah Webster looks like you did as well. You, Rob Youngson. We got a lot of people already in here. Brack. Todd Smith, Phil, of course, Lance, we're crowing today, Sean O'Brien, Travie, Brian Beatty, my guy John Rice, Keith, everybody's in here today. Wednesday, July the 7th, 2021. By the way, yes, I know, I feel like I'm giving off some very, very old school Daily Crow vibes with the entire golf attire today. I'm actually going to hit some range balls after this. Like I said, I'm back home in North Augusta and just figured why not? You know what I mean? This is the week to do it. This is the week to do it. So going to go hit some range balls. I think me and my dad are playing golf Thursday or Friday. So going to try to figure out that whole thing. But yeah, that's why you see me in this golf get up right now. Yeah, so we're going to go hit some range balls after this. Have us a hell of a time. But again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Wednesday, July the 7th, 2021. Before we get into everything, I do want to tell you about our friends over at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm because the Daily Crow is presented to you by our friends at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm, guys. They're both young but experienced and aggressive attorneys, both former prosecutors who used to represent insurance companies but switching sides. Now, they both worked at larger law firms where they represented hundreds of clients at a time, and they left to start their own law firm, guys, because they understand you're not just a number, you're not just a line item, you're a real human being, and you should be treated as such. They're a small boutique law firm that treats their clients like family. They're going to know who you are and treat you like a client, not a number. They handle injury cases that arise from car accidents and work accidents, guys. Do not try to take on the insurance company yourself. You've been involved in any type of accident, the last thing that you need to be worried about is paperwork and dealing with the insurance company. Let the experts over at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm handle it for you, guys. They use the latest technology to make representation efficient yet effective. Again, let them take care of everything for you, guys. You don't even pay them unless they recover money for you. Rami's in Columbia, Curtis in Charleston. They handle cases statewide. They also offer virtual or in-person consultations at no charge. Give them a call today if you're in Columbia, 803-973-0304, or in their Somerville location, 843-388-3368, or of course your one-stop shop, their website, guys, dsinjurylaw.com. That is dsinjurylaw.com for more information. Again, guys, it's our friends over at Dason and Shalabi Law Firm. Be sure to check them out and tell them that Chris from the Spurs Up Show sent you. Again, Wednesday, July the 7th, 2021. Hope you're all doing well. We got a lot to get into. Taking your questions, comments, calls, of course. 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Eric Reese, what's going on? Justin Langford says last 5 seconds was legendary. Rob Youngson, yes, again, I'm going to hit range balls after this. I've got the whole golf get up on right now. When I go play golf, I really get after it. Now, on my to-do list, on my priority list, is to make some TSUS like golf merch, like make golf polos. The only reason I haven't done it is the vendor that I use, I don't really like the options they have for golf polos. Like if you're going to wear a golf polo, you want it to be like this dry fit, like Under Armour type material. See, we're rocking the hometown, the Masters here, but you want it to be like that dry fit. And I feel like my vendor, all the polos they have to offer are like just kind of, they're not that material. So I'm going to try my best because I'd like to, I don't wear, as you guys know, obviously I don't wear golf shirts every day. I'm very much a, flat bill, whatever, t-shirt, and Jordan's type of guy, but every now and then you like to switch it up. So I'm going to have to get on that because I'd like, if nothing else, when I go play golf to wear, some beamer ball, like a beamer ball polo or a, TSUS polo or whatever polo. So, yeah, anyways, which is crazy. I never wear polos anymore, and I have some really, really nice Carolina polos that I might need to give to my dad or sell or something, because they're way too big for me now, for one, and for two, again, I just don't rock polos like that anymore. I don't know. I just don't, man. Ethan C says intro with the fire emojis. Thank you. I'm glad it actually worked today. Like I said, I went back and had to lengthen the end of the video so you guys would see it, because there is obviously a delay when we're streaming. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. My guy absolutely crushed it. Absolutely crushed it with that intro. Let's see. My guy Skyland texts in with a little summer baseball update. Will Sanders, the Team USA. Braylon Wimmer batting .280. Brennan Malone, the former Gamecocks third baseman and transfer, batting .08. Todd Smith, appreciate you. And again, Todd, the GIF, I really just don't know at this point. Streamlabs is messing up. The GIF is supposed to show up. The sound is supposed to play. I have no idea, but Todd, thank you. I guess I'm going to stop apologizing for that, because I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know. It's a Streamlabs issue. It's not us. When I do the test donation, you can click a test button. It does what it's supposed to do. But when we're obviously doing the streams, it doesn't do what it's supposed to. I don't even know anymore. Lance Player, yeah, Nick Muse on his Instagram story, wearing the throwback helmet, and of course the throwback helmet taking people by storm today. What does it mean? Who knows? Shane Beamer, though, he knows how to rile up the fan base. That is for damn sure. I wouldn't mind seeing us rock those for one game. Again, have it as an alternate. I don't want to see it every game, but have it as an alternate. Jay Sun says, come play with me at Cobblestone. No taybacks, Jay. I would love to come play for sure. That'd be fun. J2469 says, what's up? Hope everyone's having a dope-ass day. Let's get it. Let's get it indeed, my friend, and for sure. Hump day on this Wednesday. Brian Welch, saw that pic you shared on your personal Facebook account. Y'all did have a hell of a squad in 07. Marty Gant was an absolute stud at CFC. He probably averaged 3 hits a game against us when we played them in college. Yeah, dude, Marty's my guy, man. I still talk to Marty this day, and he was a legend, man. He was a legend. A lot of good ball players on that team. By the way, guys, really quickly, in case you missed it, the Beamer Ball koozies, Beamer Ball welcome home koozies are officially on sale now. Let me share my screen really quickly in case you missed this. Boom, here they are. These koozies are officially on sale. Oh, here they are. Boom. Koozies officially on sale. You can get Garnet, Black, or the bundle, which a lot of people are ordering the bundle already. Lance Player, appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much for the love and support, man. Yeah, if you guys are on YouTube, want to support the business, the channel, the content, everything else, you can do so on YouTube through Super Chat and Super Stickers. Again, thank you all so much, man, for the love and support. But the koozies are available. You can get it Garnet, you can get it Black, or you can get both, the bundle deal, which, again, most people are doing that. It's not a bad little deal. Yes, koozies available, though. The ultimate game day koozie, man, you're going to have one of these at the tailgate. You have to have one of these at the tailgate. Now, I will tell you guys this. My plan also, if you do plan on coming to the TSUS tailgates, I will have free koozies to give away. Not these, but we will have TSUS branded koozies to give away. I'm going to have stickers. Got a lot of things planned for the tailgate, of course. But again, these dropping right now. We might do more. We might do some Shane Storm stuff. Who knows? But I finally got into the koozie game. They're now available, Garnet and Black. And you can also, of course, get the bundle, tsus.store. tsus.store. It's as simple as that. Head on over there. Get yourself a koozie. Awesome stuff. I'm going to be having mine at the tailgate, obviously. So cannot wait. Cannot wait. The ultimate game day koozie to kick off a new era of Gamecocks football. You got to have it. You absolutely have to have it. Again, tsus.store. tsus.store is where you can find those. Lance Players is about to order it. Lance, I appreciate you, man. Seriously, appreciate all you guys tuning in. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. Taking your questions, comments, calls. What do you guys want to talk about here on a Wednesday? Taking your questions, comments, calls. Jax Ranger says, not a fan of that helmet. Rogers era helmet will be okay as a throwback, but otherwise 9 times out of 10, the Block C should be the go-to. Like I said, if they want to do If they want to do, like a one-game alternate thing, I have no problem with that. I agree with you, Phil. Of course, again, we had this conversation yesterday. We've had these conversations over and over and over. I've told you guys what I think the default home uniform should be: white, garnet white with the block C with the 3 stripes. But hey, if you want to throw out a 1969 alternate uniform throwback for one game, I have no issue with that. No, I think that'd be cool, honestly. I think it'd be cool which it's crazy. It's crazy that I guess it was 2 seasons ago, we didn't honor like the 69 ACC title team. Like we didn't wear a 1969 throwback, which is like that would have been the perfect year to do it. So I have no issues with wanting to honor the 1969 team. And I mean, again, they're the only team in school history that's won a conference championship. So Rob Youngson says, wish I could make it to the tailgates this year, but I'm deployed. I'm out this year. Sorry, Rob. Appreciate your service, man. Seriously. My brother's the same way. I don't think my brother's going to be able to make it to games. So, no, seriously. Appreciate y'all's service, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually headed up to Missouri early August to go up there for Family Day, Fort Leatherwood Family Day, to watch my brother's, graduation from basic and all that good stuff. So we're heading up there. My family and I, we're going to go up there to Missouri for 3 or 4 days. And, content will still be rolling out and everything else. But, I think – I don't know what that'll mean for the Daily Crow during that week. So, but, I think you guys are understanding. That's a pretty big deal, and, we need to be there to support my brother and everything, his graduation from basic training. So, yeah. So, let's see. David Capel says, I see this year's Troy game being like the La Tech game from 2017. You never know. I mean, listen, here's the thing. I'll say this, especially looking at it in the preseason. If we start the season like 4-0 and we're viewing the Troy game differently, that's totally fine. But like right now, that's why I'm like, when people scoff at like me talking about the ECU game or the Troy game, and listen, these are games we should win. There's no question. But do you guys realize the last time South Carolina played a team that was outside of the Power 5, they lost? And I'll one-up you yet again. The last time they played a Sun Belt team at home, they lost. 2019 against Appalachian State. So this program, we are in no spot to take anyone lightly. We're not. We need to approach every single game with the same intensity, same effort, same emotion, all that good stuff. So, Troy is a proud football program, same as ECU, but Troy's certainly a proud football program. They will come to Williams-Brice expecting to win the football game. Now, of course, South Carolina should win the football game. We're all expecting to win the football game. And not to spoil my predictions, but I'm going to pick them to win the football game. But you just better not take them lightly. You better not go out there and think you're going to just roll your helmet out there and say, oh, we're going to win this game. So I think they have like 19 of 22 starters back. I mean, yeah, so do not take that one lightly for sure. Do not take that one lightly for sure. I mean, we've won 6 games the last 2 years. We should not be looking at outside of I will let fans look at Eastern Illinois and say it's going to be a fun night at Willie B week 1. It is. I almost feel bad for Eastern Illinois because they are going to be walking into a freaking madhouse. I mean, it's going to be insane September the 4th, and I can't wait for it. Jax Ranger says, I'm totally okay with keeping the black, white, and garnet in the lineup. Prefer the garnet and black helmets for home games, but white away is the way to go. Yeah, because you got to go with the Stormtrooper look. You have to go with the Stormtrooper look on the road, no question. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls. Phone lines are open, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Now, again, if you guys have been tuning in for a while, you already know this, but I sort of left you guys with a little bit of a teaser at the end of yesterday's show. We are going to be going to a 2-hour daily show within the next probably month and a half. Now that I think about it, again, my brother's graduation is that first week of August, so I think it'd be best to probably wait after that. But I'm thinking like either third week of August, maybe the week before kickoff, or maybe like the midway point. Sometime in the month of August, though, the Daily Crow is going to expand from 1 hour to 2 hours. It's going to go from 12 to 1 to 12 to 2. So very excited. Listen, I think it's a no-brainer. With the way the Daily Crow has taken off and getting into the season, there's going to be, so many questions and so much to talk about. And 1 hour, I just don't think is going to do it justice. So, I've been wanting to expand for a while, and, we will have like ad videos, if you will, that will play probably every I don't know, 30 minutes or so, guys. And the reason we're going to do that, again, it's not for like money reasons or this, but I mean, I'm sitting here doing the show. You need a piss break. Like, you stand up and stretch the legs like every 30 minutes. Sitting here doing a show nonstop for 2 hours would be a little tough. Need the opportunity to take a whiz or go get some water or stretch the legs or whatever. But it won't be long ad breaks, like 3-4 minutes maybe. But I'm excited. I'm also planning on bringing on guests. I think bringing on guests during the week, especially during game week, for something outside of the podcast, for a quick 10 to 15 minute segment. I've already talked to a few people about this, a couple of names that I won't mention quite yet, but a couple of names I've talked to about it that said they'd be interested in jumping on for like a weekly segment or something like that. So I think it'll be really, really cool, man. I think it'll be really, really cool, and I'm very excited to roll that out probably within the next month and a half or so. Miller Time 6289. So are we getting the throwback 60s helmet? Got to instantly be 100 times better than the Chick-fil-A helmet, dude. People, you either love the script helmet or you just despise it. You know what I mean? I'm actually going to be posting here shortly a helmet that my guy Cocky Lids did. That fans are going to, again, and a lot of people have already voiced their opinions. You're either going to love it or hate it. I mean, that's really, again, how. That's really how the script helmets are. So, let's see. By the way, guys, I would appreciate it if you are on. I'll probably post these to. Can you hold on? Wait, real quick. Can you post polls to Facebook? I think you can, right? Like if we wanted to post a poll on our TSUS page. Basically, I'm going ahead and posting polls for most important game. Most likely big upset game. Most important 3-game stretch, because those are things we're going to talk about on the show on Monday. So I would love to get you guys feedback and thoughts on this. So we can okay, so I'll probably post the poll to Facebook as well. But those are things I'm going to talk about on Monday when we do our game-by-game predictions in part 1, because it will be a 2-part series on Monday, Thursday. Monday, I'll talk about those things. Most important 3-game stretch, most important game of the year, most likely big upset. We'll break down all that, and then we'll talk about the first 6 games of the 2021 season. And, of course, on Thursday's show will be part 2, where I will break down the second half of the schedule, the last 6 games, and, of course, at that point, you guys will know my full predictions for the 2021 season. Elizabeth Ballard says, if you could get Garcia for a segment, that would be sweet. I don't know. I don't know if Garcia can carve. Maybe he can. Maybe he can carve out that time. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? We know Steven's a busy guy, though, training quarterbacks and doing his thing. I will say, though, if you guys enjoyed the content with Garcia, Perry, and myself, that's probably going to be happening again in like a week and a half, because we are actually heading out to Steel Hands Brewery. They have actually invited me out there. They're having like a training camp type thing, and Garcia and Perry are both going. So, and they actually shot me an email, said, hey, Chris, we'd love for you to come out, shoot some videos, help promote. They actually just shot me an email right here. So they've actually just shot me an email, and we're going to be out there. Reggie Merriweather from former Clemson running back is going to be out there. So that'll be cool. He actually went to North Augusta, believe it or not. So got a little love for Reggie. I know he played for the wrong school, but got a little love for Reggie, North Augusta kid. But yeah, so probably going to be hanging out with those guys yet again in a week and a half or so. Savannah Webster, when are you playing the 2021 season with the roster on NCAA? Next week. That will start next week. Todd Smith, I saw your order. I appreciate it, man. The koozie bundle is secured by Todd Smith. Thank you, Todd. Yeah, so that 2021 dynasty will begin next week. I just haven't talked about it because I want to get home, and I've actually got a new version from College Football Revamp to get uploaded on the PS3 when I get back. We'll probably go home. I'll probably be back Friday. So we'll probably either Saturday or Sunday promote that. But that'll start next week. Yeah, we're going to play the 2021 season on Heisman. I've also, by the way, Elizabeth, I'm glad you asked. I'm very excited because I've also found a way to, you know how you guys are watching and like my reactions are ahead of the stream of like what is happening. The reason that happens is because, as you probably can understand, I am playing the game on a TV, which is being streamed to the computer, right? So there's a delay there. I've actually found a way to delay my video and audio to where it is going to line up, which is very necessary because, trust me, it annoys me as much as it annoys you guys because I hate it when we hit a big touchdown and then I have to sit there for 10 seconds and wait and try to delay my reaction as much as I can. Now, see, that won't be an issue when we're doing the simulations because I'll be watching the same feed you guys are watching. But I found a way to sharpen that, make that better. But yeah, next week, Savannah, is when we will get rolling with the Dynasty. I'm really excited for that. Really, it's just fun. It's extremely fun content. It's extremely fun content. It's extremely fun content. Ritter, much love, Ritter. Positive Ritter. We love Positive Ritter. What's going on, Adam Ritter? How are you? Appreciate you, sir. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Brian Welch says, have you seen Dak Joyner's NIL contract with PSD Underwear? I think that's our first player with an NIL deal. Well, Brian, actually a ton of guys have signed on with PSD Underwear. So a ton of guys. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry. See, I can't wait for Big Cock Club to roll out on Friday because there's certain messages and certain things that I'll be posting only in that Discord, like the message I just received and read. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I'll post it on Friday when the Discord rolls out because there's just some funny things that happen behind the scenes, like with our current players, with our former players, with just everything. By the way, shout out Coach Beamer throwing the retweet yet again. It's crazy, man. My brain, just the way my brain works is wild. I was just randomly sitting there thinking to myself, I was like, man, I wonder if there's an old highlight of Shane Beamer, from his days at South Carolina. And I started I just went down this rabbit hole and I went to the Kentucky game because I was like, I think I've seen a clip before. And I went to the Kentucky game notes, and one of the notes was talking about the previous week against Mississippi State. We had blocked a punt. I was like, all right, they had to show Beamer there. So went to that game on YouTube, which shout out to, what's his name? Is it Robbie Davis? No, come on. What am I talking about? It's, who is the guy? This guy deserves hella recognition. What is his name? I'm going to freaking, this is going to make me mad. This is going to make me mad. Hold on. I got it. Here we go. Gamecock Repeats is actually this guy. Gamecock Repeats on Robbie B. Robbie B is the guy on YouTube, the GOAT. But Gamecock Repeats also. These people that put these full games on YouTube, incredible. But yeah, anyways, was able to find the block punt, and sure enough, there was Shane Beamer celebrating with his guys, and yeah, really good stuff, man. Really cool. I don't even know why I brought that up. I don't know. My brain's going 1,000 miles an hour right now. Elizabeth Ballard, thank you. I appreciate the love. It's awesome, the positive momentum for Gamecocks football, but also for the business and everything we're doing and the content. And just, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's truly a blessing. I mean, yeah, it's just truly a blessing. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about the value we're putting back in for you guys and being able to do more things for the consumers and the fans and the supporters of TSUS. It's incredible. So that's really what fires me up, man, is the ability to just put more value out there and do more great things for the end consumer, for the fan supporters of TSUS. I appreciate y'all. Without your love and support, we wouldn't be able to flow and do this and take these steps and increase the quality of the business and everything we're doing. So again, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Brian Dean says, I heard some Clemson players signed on with Osterine. Very good. The Osterine jokes keep coming years later. We love that. Justin says, what's up, TSUS gang? Happy hump day. We hitting the links today. Yeah, I'm going to the driving range after this. So, yeah. Again, for the real, OG day one fans of TSUS way back when it was Armchair South Carolina, you guys probably remember tuning into the Daily Crow and seeing me in a full golf getup. Do y'all remember that? Is there anybody that was tuned in that far back? Where like I was wearing, because I worked in the corporate world, so I was wearing like slacks and a polo every day, right? So Jordan Smith, don't know if y'all talked about this, but I personally don't like the throwback helmet. Yeah, I mean, you know, it is. I'd like it for maybe an alternate, but yeah, I mean, certainly not an every game thing. Let's see. Yeah, Miller Time. SF Cocking does a fantastic job as well. Adam Ritter says, Panic Ritter will return soon. Ritter, we would expect nothing less, my friend. Come on. We would expect nothing less. Of course. Of course, Panic Ritter will be back. Panic Button Ritter is here to stay. And you know what, Ritter? Even if football starts out great, we start out the first half of the season 5-1, whatever it is. Hey, at some point, basketball season will start again. So we know Panic Ritter will be back for that. No question. Kimbo Black, I'm late to the dance. Any more info on the Big Cock Club? Kimbo, appreciate you asking. Friday is when we're rolling everything out. Probably 11 o'clock or so, maybe 11:30. I'll roll everything out on Friday. I've basically got everything ready to go. I think except one thing I've got to update. And really, I'm actually putting together like the special merch for the Big Cock Club. But I'm going to roll that out probably at 11 or so because I want to do it before the Daily Crow because I want to be able to answer any questions and kind of, just like kind of walk through everything with the Big Cock Club. But Friday is when that will officially roll out, guys. I'll be blasting the links everywhere. But yeah, I mean, dude, I'll tell you this. I'm excited for many reasons about this, which I feel like I've been saying it over and over and over again. I'm really excited about the Discord, man. Like that private Discord chat, there's going to be so much value in that because, again, there's as much content as I put out, guys, there are so many things that happen behind the scenes that people just have no idea about. Like awesome, hilarious, funny things, inside information, day-to-day stuff, business things that I can't wait to share with you guys. Again, with the people that really care about that or are invested. And again, just can't wait to talk Gamecocks with you all on a day-to-day basis. And again, I'm really excited for the Discord channel. Hey, we're going to be able to do like private Q&As in there and private live streams and private audio. There's a lot you can do in that Discord thing. That Discord app's incredible. So yeah, really excited for that. But again, Kimbo, I appreciate you asking. The Big Cock Club stuff officially rolls out on Friday. Joshua Jenkins says, so far my Gamecock football simulations were undefeated. We've beaten Georgia, Kentucky, Troy, and Tennessee. Kind of crazy. Hey, I'll do my simulations in the month of August. Hopefully the same thing happens. I don't know. Let's keep the positive vibes going. Taylor Novinger says, are you playing golf today? Yes, I'm going to the driving range after this. I figure why not? I'll just throw on the golf attire. Why not? So, Lance Player, keep the good vibes. I got a cold Busch Latte for you. Hey, Busch Lattes will be flowing. Come football season. Lance says they're always flowing. Says the Big Cock Club brought to you by Busch, the Nectar of the Gods, official beer of USC and Steven Garcia, indeed. Let's see. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Lance says, oh, shit, Steel Hands, I was just there. Got to get out there for a meet and greet if possible. Yeah, dude, I think that's another thing with the Big Cock Club, too. I think, like, specific meet and greets for, Big Cock Club members and stuff like that I think would be really, really cool. Yeah, so, dude, the possibilities really are endless. That's what the exciting part is, man, is that the Big Cock Club is just going to be like everything else we do with content. It's going to grow. It's going to evolve. It's going to get better. It's going to get sharper. And, I mean, that's what makes the journey fun, in my opinion, man. That's what makes the journey fun for me. It's really, really cool to see. And obviously you guys are along the journey as well. And I really do feel like the supporters and the people that really rock with TSUS and the content, you guys enjoy that as well. You guys enjoy that journey and seeing the journey and seeing the way things sharpen and get better because it's all, again, for you guys in the end. So how about this? I'll tell you this. I had someone email me last night at 10 o'clock at night that says, just out of the blue, no, I did not purchase or order anything from this site and not my card number, and I am not that effing stupid. So I replied, said, sorry, I'm not sure I understand your question, concern. Can you elaborate? Because this person I looked, they'd never ordered anything anyways. They just emailed me and said, I am no longer interested. I am not interested in your product, so please do not contact me. Like, lady, or whoever you are, you emailed me. I don't know, bro. I don't know. The bots are just getting out of hand. The Muschamp hackers are getting out of hand. They're getting out of hand. Lee Harrell, Big Cock Club Golf Tournament. Lee, I think that's a fantastic idea. Would I make it only for Big Cock Club members? I don't know, but I would love to throw some sort of like charity golf tournament at some point. I'll tell you what, by the way. I'll tell you what. You know, we had that idea of a 24-hour live stream. You know, we can't necessarily do it here, and the reason is because, as you guys saw, you know, we can't replay an old game and watch it. We can do that in the Discord. We can do whatever we want in the Discord because it's not being streamed to YouTube. So that might actually be something, an idea that I revisit. That might be an idea that I revisit. I'll be honest. So who knows? Again, the possibilities are endless, man. Hey, in case you missed it, by the way, quick reminder, koozies, boom, dropped this morning. Beamer Ball and Welcome Home koozies officially available now. Guys, you got to have this koozie on game day, man. It is the koozie you've got to have. Also, we have a bundle. If you want to get both, you can either get Garnet Black or the bundle. It's a no-brainer, guys. You got to have this on game day. The Beamer Ball and Welcome Home koozies officially available now. The links are all on social media, or you can just go to tsus.store, tsus.store. It is literally that simple, tsus.store. When I made the URL, I tried to make it the domain. I tried to make it as simple as possible, tsus.store. That's it, tsus.store. So check it out. Check it out for sure. Lee Harrell, let me know, and maybe I can fly in from Texas and play. Lee, I would probably say a golf tournament is something that will probably not be until next summer. You know, we're already in July. I mean, and that's something I would want to take the time to, you know, I'm really a big believer in not putting the cart ahead of the horse. I mean, there's a lot of things I want to do, man. There's a ton. There's a ton I want to do. A golf tournament this summer, though, just wasn't really in the cards, if you will. I mean, maybe it could have been, but there were just so many other things, so many other moving pieces I was trying to really lock down. But I think definitely next summer, I think we should definitely make that a goal, is to throw a golf tournament. I think that would be awesome. Joseph says you can stream anything in Discord. I was going to tell you during baseball season, but didn't think you would care. Yeah, Joseph, again, you make a great point, though. Yeah, maybe during baseball season, I guess the Discord thing wouldn't have really registered with me. But, yeah, that'll be fun, man. We can just sit there, do whatever. We can do whatever we want. Our own Discord, our own private Discord. We can literally do whatever we want. So that's the fun part of it. Jack's Rangers, I can guarantee you Phil and Clone Phil will not be at the golf tournament. Phil, not a big golf guy. Phil is not quite a golf guy. Somebody just asked, is there a slim can version of the koozie? Well, there's not right now. For those who may be asking, there is not right now. But certainly that's something we could look into because, hey, you can say whatever you want, I guess. Be judgmental. I don't really give a damn. I enjoy a nice seltzer. I enjoy a seltzer. I'll tell you guys this. This is completely like off Gamecocks conversation or whatever. I've just never understood the like shaming, like drink shaming. Why is drink shaming a thing? Like, who cares? It all gets you to the same destination, you know? Because I'll be honest with you guys. I don't care how it makes me sound. I'll drink anything. Like literally. Tequila, whiskey, vodka, seltzers, beer, craft beer, Jaeger. I mean, it doesn't matter. Car bombs. I don't give it any shot. Anything. I don't know why people like, why do you care if I want to drink a White Claw? Bro, a White Claw at the pool is amazing. I don't give a damn what. White Claw on the beach is incredible. Sometimes you don't want a beer. Sometimes you don't want to, feel like that full feeling. You can get that with a seltzer. I'm just saying. I'm not like parading around just drinking seltzers 24/7, but like, Mike, I just see people on Twitter. I'm like, why? Just let people live, man. Let them live. All I'll say is this. If you see me at the tailgate drinking a White Claw, mind your own damn business. How about that? How about that? How about that? People out here got too much time on their hands to worry about what I'm drinking. It's just like ridiculous. Let people drink what they want to drink. Let people drink what they want to drink. I will say, guys, I'm very, I've enjoyed obviously being home and helping out and everything else, and my mom's doing well. For those who may be wondering, but I'm very, very excited to get back home in the studio. So, Jack's Rangers, I'll drink wine too. Now, I won't drink it at the tailgate. Wine at the tailgate's kind of, but you know what? If somebody was like, "Hey, do you want this? You want this wine cooler?" I'd take it. I'd take it. I'd take it. That's it. Whatever. What was it? Oh, I was gonna say though, cannot wait to get back in the studio, man. It's crazy. I talked about this week. Oh, it's gonna be an off week, gonna be a slow week. I mean, has it been really? I mean, I know we haven't put out a podcast, but I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. The only reason we didn't put out a podcast this week, and I'm glad we didn't, because it gave me the ability to come home and kind of be with family and not have to think about whatever. But the only reason we didn't put out a podcast this week is because when I made the preseason schedule a couple months ago, I specifically left this week open as like off. And so if I would have like slid it up, and it would just kind of would have thrown the whole schedule off, because believe it or not, I mean, when you have as much preseason content as we're going to be throwing out there, you have to schedule it out. If you don't, you'll just be all over the place. I think that makes sense to most people. But, I mean, I think content's been rolling. I mean, dude, we're still posting 9-10 times a day on Instagram and Facebook and all that. And, hey, we love it, man. We love it. There's no off season. Like I said before, there's no off season. There's none. Sean O'Brien, I wonder what kind of alcohol Coach Beamer drinks. I'd say he's a Mick Ultra guy. That's a very great question. Very good question. I could see it. Whatever. Dude, Lance, I'll crush a Busch Light. I'll crush a White Claw. It don't matter to me. I'll crush a craft beer, IPA. I'll crush a lager. I'll crush whatever. It don't matter to me, man. Lance, I appreciate it. I saw your order come through. I appreciate that. Jake McClellan says, that's facts, but I'm still judging you for drinking White Claw. That's fine. Whatever. It is what it is, man. Hey, you know what? I'm not even going to say it. Actually, I will say it, because that's why you tune into the Daily Crow. I'll tell you this. I like White Claws. You know who else likes White Claws? Pretty girls like White Claws. So we're going to drink White Claws in the summer. That's it. We will drink White Claws. We have no issues. We have no issues with White Claws. We have no. We're good. Let's see. I think the guys over at Sports Talk just put out a very interesting poll. They said, let's see. They said, poll question of the week. In September, the Gamecocks will play Eastern Illinois, at East Carolina, at Georgia, and Kentucky. What will their record be coming out of September? And, of course, they have options. What will the record be? EIU, ECU, Georgia, and Kentucky. That's a great question. You need to be 3-1. You do. You need to take advantage. You need to be 3-1. Will they be 3-1? I don't know. The Claw. Jake McClellan, respect. I'm Team White Claw now. I mean, yeah, just saying. No laws with claws. Justin, absolutely. Got to have a different drink to match the occasion. That's the correct answer, honestly. That's the correct answer. By the way, some of you on Twitter, if you're on Twitter, might have seen my good buddy Brad Crawford. He tweeted this morning about Phil Steele actually ranks the Gamecocks running back room, right, as the 5th best in the SEC. And everybody's freaking out, going crazy. Oh, why did he say that? Guys, I'm interviewing Phil Steele tomorrow. We're going to have a conversation with Phil Steele tomorrow. Not on the Daily Crow, but for the podcast for next week. So I'll ask Phil Steele my damn self. Had Phil Steele on the show, obviously, last year. Went really well. Phil's a fantastic guest. And, of course, his magazine, Incredible. I mean, it's a yearly staple in the preseason. So excited to chat with Phil yet again. Excited to chat with Phil. And, yeah, should be a fun conversation. Should be a very fun conversation. Let's see. Oh, yeah, guys, Beamer Ball koozies are available now. The orders are rolling in, and most people are going for the bundle. So very smart move for you guys. Most people are going for the bundle. Anyways, let's see. All right, cool. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Guys, appreciate you all tuning in. Like I said, I am very, very excited for next week. Very excited for next week. Giving our official predictions for the 2021 season. Hey, you guys have loved my content, right? You love the content. Hey, Chris is positive, all this positive content. Hey, keep the same energy next week, man. Don't hate me next week. I'm not sitting here saying I'm going to pick us to go 3-9, but hey, we're going to talk football next week. We're going to talk football. Next month and a half, we're talking football. Bottom line, we're going to talk football. So, and it's going to be fun to debate it. And that's the thing. I love the banter. I love it. That, like, the top 5 lists I make and stuff, like, when people, like, they get all, like, up in their feelings in the comments, it's like, guys, the whole point of the lists is to have debate and have good, friendly, healthy banter. That's what makes sports fun. That is literally what makes sports fun. So it's going to be a fun next month and a half. I tell you that right now. It is going to be very, very fun. Jake McClellan, here's a great question. What's your take on everybody being upset about all the 3 stars? They're still talented and filling positions we need while allowing us to be choosier or more choosy down the road, in my opinion. Jake, great question. And I talked about this last week. I'll talk about it yet again. Here's the thing. You have got to be all aboard the Shane train, right? I don't want to say any bad things about the recruiting services, because I'll be honest with you, when I first started TSUS and I first started doing this thing way back in 2017, I was driven by, different things in regards to building business. And, I would throw little jabs and slights at, like, the 24/7s of the world and the rivals of the world. Listen, I think those guys do a great job. I mean, they've obviously built very, very successful businesses in what they're doing, and it's a great business model. And again, they do their thing. But you could almost say, like, the validity of it, I could start my own recruiting service rankings. Why not? I'm just as qualified. I mean, to be totally honest with you, here's the thing. The winners in recruiting, and this is coming from someone who is behind the scenes with Carolina football. The winners in recruiting, yes, the top 100 guys, the 5-star guys, everybody's fighting to get them. But the difference in winning in recruiting is being able to identify the difference between the low 4-star guys and the high 3-star guys, right? Can you identify the difference between the 250th best prospect and the 600th best prospect, right? Can you identify those guys? Can you find those diamonds in the rough? Listen, I'm not trying to tell you guys stars don't matter. I'm not trying to tell you stars do not matter, because if you look at the playoff and you look at who's in the playoff and you look at the elites, it lines up. You get the best players, you're going to win. Bottom line. But I would just caution fans. I think you can get really caught up and lost in the star rating. I mean, look at Emory Floyd, right? And I really don't let it bother me. Like, here's my look at it. Here's my take. As long as Shane Beamer and that staff, they think it's a good football player that can help us win, I don't really give a damn what 24/7 or what Rival says. I posted something about Asim Rose a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, Gamecocks pick up commitment from 2022 3-star defensive back. And people were in my comments, oh, he's a 4-star in Rivals. He's this. I'm like, bro, I don't care how many stars he is. He's a good football player. That's it. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care. The stars are really fun to talk about, and there's something for fans to hang their hat on. But what I'm more excited about with Shane Beamer is player development. Having coaches, having a coaching staff that can actually take the talent they get on campus and get the most out of it. Because Kyle Barber, on the Sports Objective. Shout out to him for this, by the way, because he blew my mind the night when I went on to their show talking about East Carolina and, of course, the Gamecocks in 2021 and all that good stuff. He blew my mind, though. He said this. He said, if you have a coaching staff that can recruit 4- and 5-star athletes but cannot develop the talent, then in 3 and 4 years when those kids are juniors and seniors, you know what you're going to have? You're going to have a roster full of 4- and 5-star high school players. And guess what? That does you no good. If you cannot develop the talent you get, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Now, with that being said, of course, you got to have players that have talent. I mean, I don't care how good you are at developing players. If you can't go out there and get guys who are talented, well, you're going to have a hard time turning them into big-time elite players. But there's such a fine line between these high 3-star kids, these low 4-star kids. And like I said, guys, I'm not trying to tell you stars don't matter, but I just wouldn't get caught up in it. I wouldn't get caught up in it. I really wouldn't. How the ratings are made and how kids are ranked and are there politics involved? Dude, you have to, again, as a fan, you have to believe in Shane Beamer and his coaching staff. Everyone we recruit is for the betterment of our program and trying to get us closer to the goal that is winning the SEC championship. We're not recruiting guys that are scrubs, right? We're not doing it. If you can't play at this level, you will not get a scholarship offer from us. That's kind of how you have to – that's how you have to view it, in my opinion. So I would just caution fans, man. Again, I'm not trying to be like that sunshine pumper, whatever. But here's the thing. You know, hey, you can get all the 4- and 5-star guys you want, like I said. If you can't develop them, that was the problem with the last staff. That's what took the fun out of recruiting for me. Was that I was like, dude, it doesn't matter who we get committed because they're just going to get on campus and disappear anyways. We're not even going to see the best version of them. We're not even going to see the best version. So, you know, I am as excited as I am about recruiting with Shane Beamer and what he's doing on recruiting. I expected us to recruit well with Shane Beamer. I expected us to recruit well with pretty much anybody because we've always been able to recruit. Bottom line, we've always been able to recruit top 25 classes, no matter who the coach was. But the last staff's problem wasn't recruiting, it was development. So I'm excited that we actually have a staff, and I guess it's yet to be determined because a lot of them haven't even coached a game at Power 5, but we feel like we have a staff full of coaches that is going to develop kids and get the most out of them. So, again, you know, I'm not sitting here saying that stars don't matter because, you know, a lot of times they do. But at the same time, I mean, some of the greatest Gamecocks to ever put on the uniform were 3-star prospects. So, I mean, DJ Swearinger said it best. DJ Swearinger's comment yesterday on Instagram, he literally said it best. So, and that's the greatest to ever play, or one of the greatest to ever play in the secondary in the Garnet and Black. Justin Martin, yes, I'm going to the driving range after this. So, Justin says, will we ever have bottle koozies? I'll have to let you know on that. Again, we just dropped the koozies today that are like your normal standard koozie. I'll let you know on like the slim cans and the bottle koozies. Maybe that'll be coming soon. Let's see. And again, yeah, Jake McClellan. Back to what you said, though, about, you know, fans are being upset about 3 stars. Again, you need to trust in Beamer. Trust the process. Trust in Beamer. I mean, damn it, some of the guys we're in conversations with, we have no business being in. We've won 6 games the last 2 years, and we have a brand-new head coach who's never been a head coach before. The fact, like, Oscar Delp stepped foot on our campus is a minor miracle. And I'm not taking away from, like, South Carolina and what we have to offer, but, I mean, when you think about, and that's the crazy thing about the job Beamer's done, when you think about the turmoil we were in just 7 or 8 months ago, to see the recruiting momentum we've built is sort of astonishing. I mean, it really is. It's a damn kudos and applause, and, I mean, a hell of a job to Beamer and his staff. So, Connor Shaw was a 3-star. Dylan Thompson was a 2. Again, I am not trying to tell you that stars just completely don't matter. I'm not trying to say that because they kind of do at the end of the day. But as long as you're getting top 25 classes, guys, you can win with that. You can win with that. But you've got to trust. Here's what you've got to trust right now as a fan. You have to trust that Shane Beamer is 2 things: a master talent evaluator and a master talent developer. You got to trust he's those 2 things. Bottom line. And at South Carolina, guys, guess what? You're going to, at least right now, the way the program is, you're going to get majority 3 stars. You are. I mean, for the most of our history, that's what we've done. When's the last time we had a class that was just chocked full of 4 and 5 stars? Never. That's never happened. So at South Carolina, and that's why you had to get a guy like Shane Beamer who understands the challenge. Hey, the challenge is there in recruiting. You're competing against Clemson. You're competing against Georgia. You're competing against Florida. You're competing against UNC now. So you're not going to get all of them. You better be able to go find guys who, they're still good football players, but find guys that fit your system, fit your scheme, fit your culture, and that you see talent in and that you can develop. You better be able to get those kids. So that's what I would say to people that are upset about the 3 stars. So Todd Smith, how they perform on game day is all I care about. Yeah, and that's I am as into recruiting now as I have ever been. I mean, Shane Beamer has literally gotten me into recruiting. Like, I care. I mean, I know it sounds blasphemous, but under Muschamp, I was just kind of whatever about recruiting. And again, he kind of killed my spirit when it came to recruiting because I was like, doesn't matter who we get committed. I mean, what are they going to do when they get on campus? That's what I'm like you, Todd. That's what I care about. I don't give a damn how good of a high school player you are. It don't matter. Everybody was good in high school. Everybody that's in South Carolina dominated their high school. Everybody. Do you do anything in the Garnet and Black when the pads come on in college? That's what matters to us. So, Elizabeth Ballard, it's a new era in Gamecock football. Yes, indeed. Tanner Land, Clemson did not get top-notch players, and they started putting together back-to-back 10-plus win seasons. Yeah, I mean, Tanner. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, it's like the question, which comes first, the chicken or the egg? And what comes first? Do you need to get great players to have great teams, or do you need to win games and have great teams to attract great players? Well, what you've got to do right now, like I said, you got to be master talent evaluators and master talent developers, bottom line. And then, just like Perry said on my airwaves, just like I'll tell you here yet again, what's so awesome about what we're seeing is that we have all this recruiting momentum right now. We're getting good players. We're going to have a top 25 class, guys. I would be willing to bet on it. We will have a top 25 class when it's all said and done. And that's a great, great first class for Shane Beamer. Now, you couple that, let's say you go win 7 games this year. Let's say you win a bowl game. Now you've got on-field momentum. And these great players, these 4- and 5-star guys, they want to compete for rings. They want to compete for championships. They want to be on good football teams. Good players want to play with good players, bottom line. So, you start winning games, then you get more recruiting momentum. You get better players. Then you win some more games. And it just keeps compounding on itself. So, as much as I say that, the record is secondary this year. It is. Don't get me wrong. The record is secondary to a degree. There are things we need to see on the field. Like, I want to see a well-coached football team, a disciplined football team, a team that's excited to play, a team that represents the University of South Carolina the right way. But man, like getting to 6-6 is big. It's a big deal. Getting to 6-6 is a big deal. As secondary as the record is, getting to 6-6 would be really big for the early momentum of the Shane Beamer. Let's jump to the text line real quick. I missed a couple texts. AJ Reese, so are we doing a throwback helmet game or something? Seeing a lot of Twitter about it and a video of Shane Beamer looking at the 69 helmets. I hope we don't wear that thing. AJ, your guess is as good as mine, my friend. Your guess is as good as mine. Robbie Davis texts in, what assistant coach do you think could help us the most in his first year at South Carolina? I don't have much longer until football season. Go Gamecocks. Robbie, appreciate you texting in. I think the assistant coach that has the greatest opportunity to help us in year one, it's got to be either Justin Stepp or Torian Gray. It's got to be one of those two guys. I mean, because both guys have the opportunity to completely flip their room around. I mean, those are both serious positions of, major question marks in regards to the positions at South Carolina. Both of those coaches will have the greatest opportunity to make the biggest impacts in their first year. No question in my mind. No question. So, again, guys, just got about 5 minutes or so. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Let's see. Patrick DeMarco just tweeted, "Keep sleeping, Phil. You'll see soon." About Phil Steele ranking the Gamecocks running back room 5th. I'm very excited to ask Phil Steele about that. I'm excited. Brayson Haney says, "I know our D-line is being considered as a strength for this team. Personally, I think that our pass rush will be unbelievably good, but I still have worries about how our line is against the run." That's a great point, Brayson. We have struggled to stop the run. I mean, a guy like Zach Pickens needs to blow up this year. No question. A guy like Zach Pickens needs to be the dude he was recruited to be. A guy like Jordan Burch got to be the dude he was recruited to be. I'm excited for Tonka Hemingway. I thought he had a really, really good freshman year. Obviously, Jabari Ellis, I think he'll be, a really good player for you on the inside. And then, of course, you talk about J.J. Nibare. You talk about Jordan Strong. You talk about, I feel like people forgetting about Aaron Sterling and Brad Johnson. And, we got athletes up front. There's no question. You got to be able to stop the run for sure. If you can't stop the run, I know that the whole focus of the preseason's, the secondary, stopping the pass. But if you can't stop the run, you are going to have a long day defensively. So, just like is with the rest of this football team, man, there are plenty of question marks. There are plenty of question marks when it comes to this football team. So, and I will be breaking down. Hold on one second, guys. I will be breaking down every position unit, not next week, but starting the following. We will do position unit previews, every single position unit. I will be talking who has the most approved, the best overall. I'll give my overall grade, all kinds of stuff. So that'll be really, really fun. Elizabeth Ballard, the quick Go Cox you retweeted today has me excited. Yeah, Derek Moore. I kind of got a laugh out of that. It was just so random, so funny. But Derek Moore's awesome, man. He's awesome. Tanner Lamb, we need to concentrate on making back-to-back bowl appearances, and then business should start picking up with recruiting. That's why it's very important to get to 6 wins this year. I mean, yeah, getting to a bowl game is important, man, because you can sell that. You can sell that on the recruiting show. Hey, we're just a couple pieces away. You're the guy. You're the piece we're missing. You can sell that, man. So, Josh Reichley, what's going on? Josh Reichley from the top rope coming in the last couple minutes or so. Miller Time, do we think we get Raymond Brown or does he go to West Virginia? Who knows at this point, man? Who knows at this point? Again, guys, quick reminder, Beamer Ball koozies are on sale now. Beamer Ball koozies on sale now. TSUS.store. We've got them in garnet. We got them in black. And you can actually buy them as a bundle. So really exciting stuff. A must-have item. These koozies are must-have for game day, folks. You got to have it. You got to have it. So, again, TSUS.store. That is TSUS.store. By the way, forgot to tell you guys this. For those who love seeing our merch in Rivals in Florence, South Carolina, I'm very proud and excited to announce we are getting the Beamer Ball trucker hats, both garnet and black, in Rivals in Florence, South Carolina. Now, here's the kicker, and this might make you want it even more. They are not going to be the exact same hat, at least design, on our store. They will still be Richardson 112s. They will still be that really high quality that we all love and appreciate. But Beamer Ball will be in one solid color. It'll be in white instead of one word being garnet, one word being white or whatever. It'll be all white. It just, honestly, it's much, much easier getting those made from a vendor. So, hey, but the Beamer Ball hats will be at Rivals in Florence, South Carolina. I always appreciate those guys. Very excited to get the merchandise in there. And, of course, we still have merchandise in Rivals in Florence, so be sure to check them out as well. Let's see. Last question. We have a minute left. Justin Martin says, Chris, which SEC East team do you dislike more, Florida or Georgia? I dislike both. I wish we could beat Florida, Georgia, and Tennessee every year and start winning the SEC East title every year. This is a no-brainer, Justin. It's Georgia. It always has been Georgia. It always will be Georgia. To hell with Georgia. I mean, I don't like Florida by any stretch of the imagination, but I grew up literally on the Savannah River, on the border. I had to deal with Dogs fans my entire life. Can't stand them. I used to hate Georgia more than Clemson. before Clemson started winning. But it's definitely Georgia. Not even close. Not even close. So, hey, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Again, time flies when you're having fun. It's been a great week thus far, man. Like I said, a lot happening. Truly appreciate you guys' love and support. Guys, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Take care. Again, Daily Crow rolling all week this week. Y'all have a fantastic hump day. We will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks so much, guys.